online predators. An ever-growing rapid breed of degenerate turd burglars looking for nothing more than a wet willy and 2 trips to the nearby cupcake shop, which one place where predators are definitely on the top of the food chain is Roblox. Because at this rate, it really does feel like you're more likely to get groomed than to meet an actual normal human being on Roblox. Of course, I'm exaggerating, but you get my point. It's out of control. And a small majority of these people are actually people who not only have big power influences, but actually built their entire careers on Roblox. They're absolutely willing to throw it all away for one singular cupcake. So I took 5 of the worst Roblox predators who were formerly YouTubers, and I'm gonna be tier listing them, from S being the best ultimate representation of the Roblox predator, since last list people were complaining that S should be the most predatory, and F being nothing more than just a weird uncle. Starting off with the only logical person there would be to put on this list, Koneko Kitten. This, a while back, was one of the biggest Roblox commentary YouTubers, covering lots of drama, including people being exposed for the type of shit he's about to get exposed for in this video. And right before he was about to get exposed, it was actually pretty funny, because this man was talking about his self-improvement. Oh, I'm going outside. Gamers do have power. Gamer power. But then, out of absolutely nowhere, Koneko Kitten made a Twitter post trying to expose one of his ex-partners, Narpy. It showed a 50-page document saying how the two of them became pretty intimate pretty quickly, and them being in a temporary relationship. And then as it broke apart, it would showcase Narpy being a manipulative piece of shit with DMs such as, how about we wait until you're 18? Then he said no, just delete them afterwards. The deleted user is Narpy and is requesting to send his own bare-ass nude to another individual. So when he says, are you gonna save them? He says, are you dumb? I mean, you do have to be quite the dumbass to assume that he isn't gonna have full-on cheese pizza on his computer, because Narpy is just that much of an asshole. Then he'd show a DM of him sending cub art, then said, even though it's good. Just more deplorable shit like that to try to defame him. Also, with him getting death threats left and right, it surely means that Koneko Kitten has won, right? Well, no, because it turned out that he was lying basically about everything in that document, which already by this point, when you have the gall to try to falsely expose our former partner, the damage has already been done, but it gets even worse. Lots of other shit came out, and also the age difference between him and his partner was 3 years, 17 to 20. He also had a different relationship that was 16 to 20. Pretty weird, right? And although the place he lives in, Florida, states that a minor who is 16 or 17 can consent to sexual intercourse with somebody under the age of 24, there was lots of CP shared of the younger victims getting transferred over to Koneko, which to the genius shock of nobody is actually a crime. However, saying that this is a mild case, there were no cupcakes being distributed towards the nearby middle school. I mean, these are 16, 17-year-olds. This is definitely not the worst. I'm gonna give him a D tier, because mind you, this is probably the tamest of the people on the list. Unpredictable FPS. It all started when a small YouTuber by the name of B4KC uploaded 2 videos showing how he's a scammer and predator. However, the Blade Ball staff, the game he was playing before his career was ended, really just did not care at all. So a group chat was made to look in further into this man, and could you guess later what they found? I got the virus from your licks. What virus? I wanna learn how to sing, said. Then he would say that he didn't mean to act inappropriately to this person as he mistaked them to be his girlfriend, which is actually a pretty big self-report. Already having the idea in your head that somebody 11 years younger than you to be your GF is insane, bro. The PDF siren should be ringing over fucking 500 decibels, and even if by this time he thought he was safe, it was already too late, as his DMs with a 16-year-old girl would really show what a piece of shit this man is. My mom got home. Okay, baby. Baby, huh? Remove your bio about being 16. It is honestly so laughable how these people can just send this shit and not think there'll be repercussions from their actions. Like, imagine growing to like 50k subs or whatever, but your horny ass just could not resist but to say shit like this. I think you should come back in like 10 minutes after I beat my meat. Baby, on God, I'd blank. he blank out of you. I'm not sure what this says, but I'd assume it says I'd f the shit out of you. Just some more disgusting shit, which he has actually acted this way to multiple girls, which by this point in the list, I think you can already tell why. I said Kaneko Kitten was actually probably the tamest on the goddamn list. He also apparently scammed somebody out of 300,000 Robux. So yeah, the combination of a predator, a scammer, I mean, what else could you ask for? A tier. Now he started off as a bedwars YouTuber, which he basically got no success in. Then he'd start posting pet simulator content, again to basically no success. However, when he moved on to the game Toilet Tower Defense, which by the way, that is the most PDF type of game I have ever heard. No way you're going after the skibbity toilet kids. That is on another level. Like, I ain't hating on you for playing that game, but I find that so much more fucking funny. And by the time he hit 100k, he was celebrating it, because by this point in the road, you have like two options. You have the good route, and you have the you-know-what. He was then later exposed by Ruben Sim on Twitter, with the DMs going as follows. Must do it. Grr. Urges must impregnate. Grr. Impregnate? I have an impregnation kink sometimes. There is just so much wrong already in this first section. Basically, for some slight context, he's a 20-year-old man and talking to a 15-year-old girl. So basically, in other words, it's illegal. Then in the next text, I'd assume the victim said something pretty bad, so it was blanked out. And he says, I know you would, ee. Who's daddy's good girl? Who's daddy's good girl? That is the most horrendous baby talk, and trust me, it does not get any better. How about you don't talk for a little? Get used to it, and I'll tell you when to talk. We're gonna make you become a big girl today. Jesus fucking Christ, my eyes are soiling, and my heart is bleeding for whatever goddamn 15-year-old girl had to endure the torture of talking to this man. However, at the end, they eventually had roast sex in a condo game, which by the way, that is just so sad. I mean, this is like my first like actual Roblox video. I am only making this Predator tier list because somebody needs to put these people in their place, tier listing them from the absolute worst to best. But just the idea of roast sex is so weird. Like, what are you gonna do? Just jerk off to a fucking gorilla at that point. But yeah, after explosion, he'd go silent. The dislike ratio really does say a lot. Thanks, Ruben Sim. A tier. Notive. Now this person blew up last summer for their you-know-whats. Now he was actually originally a Roblox animator, and he'd slowly rise the ranks. The person he was engaging with was an underage boy, and due to the insane animation skills he learned, you know what he used it for? He used it to make a Roblox porn animation. That is absolutely nasty. After he would be exposed for having a terminal porn addiction, the following messages would be shared. Hi, gay. Can I be honest? I don't want to be weird. Already dissolving his first point. When we call sometimes, I jerk a bit, and I don't tell you because I'm embarrassed. I can stop if you want. I did it twice to you today. Really? Obviously, the other guy is just fucking alarmed. Like, that is something you keep to yourself, man. You don't fucking say, when I'm in the call with you, there is no escape. Anyways, after him saying really, he says soon to be 3. Yeah, I'm fully convinced this man needs to just be locked up in the slammer. I am sorry. There was also other shit like him doing his classic rose sex, uploading furry pee to Roblox, which if you may be confused, what is this shirt? Well, the cutout part is actually a raccoon getting a cheese grater shoved up its ass. And to add one more gem to the shit cake, he went out of his way to meet up with them IRL. This is an S tier. Drew Plays. Now, unlike the other people in this list, I thought it would be a good idea to put somebody who only blew up because of their case. This man only gained 4k subscribers, however, did not change the laughability of this man's case. Before the apocalypse, he live streamed and uploaded Adopt Me content, and would send a 12-year-old girl a picture of his meat in a Roblox strip club game, which, by the way, he is 18, a 6-year age difference. And not just a 6-year age difference, somebody who isn't even a goddamn team, like, chill the fuck down, bro. But she was also in a relationship with a girl who was 14 to 15 at the time. Again, that's way too young. However, the funniest part of this entire stunt is that he was literally busted live.
Okay, so somebody sent an email to your principal saying that you are looking at websites that have like child pornography and stuff that you would not websites.
I'm not even in this website, Mom. I swear on my life I would never be on this website.
God damn, the Chris Hiddenson Banhammer really came out clutch for this one. S tier. Watch me tier list shitty Mr. Beast contestants next.